I honestly think all of our mothers have some explaining to do. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Cara. I don't really know what I do in this channel, I just make videos every single day. But today I'm here to talk about something shocking. We've all been lied to for such a long time. I'm going to talk about some hair myths we have all believed. We have all believed these, and it's actually shocking. I'm just gonna jump right into it with number one. I touched on this in my last video, how to grow long hair. Link is in the description if you want to go watch that. But number one is cutting your hair does not make it grow. This is a complete lie. Cutting your hair does not make it grow. If you cut the end of your hair, it will not make the root grow. It doesn't happen. But what cutting your hair does is it will stop your split ends, it will stop split ends breaking, it'll stop all sorts of breakage, which will then make your hair look thicker at the ends, making it look longer. But it's a complete lie. It does not make your hair grow faster. Okay, number two, and my mum says this all the time, if you pluck one grey hair, 5 will grow back. It doesn't even make any sense. Why would that be a thing? Why? That's never been scientifically proven. That does not happen. It literally doesn't make any sense. Your hair, it will not grow 5 grey hairs if you pluck one. But if you pluck hair straight from your scalp, you will damage the hair follicle and hair won't grow back there. So you will get bald spots if you do it a lot. So you shouldn't do it, but it will not grow more grey hair. Okay, number 3. Stress makes your hair turn grey. I've been told this forever because since I was 16 I started getting grey hairs, and I always hate them. I always pluck them out, and that's why my mum would be all like, oh, it grows more, and she'd always be like, oh, you're so stressed, you're always stressing out about stuff, and I was like, I don't think so. I don't really think that's what it is, and it's never been scientifically proven that stress turns hair grey. It's a genetics thing, and if you have darker hair, your hair will go grey faster. I think people with black hair can start getting grey hair in their 20s or 30s. But yeah, my hair is quite dark. This is my natural colour, so yeah, it's been getting a few grey hairs for the past few years. Okay, this is one that I don't really, I wouldn't really know much about this because like I said, this is my natural hair colour. But have you ever heard people say, oh, colour takes better on dirty hair? That's a lie. That's not true. Colour will not take better on dirty hair. If you have a few day old hair, you're obviously going to have products in it. And if you have products in it, that actually will be worse for adding colour to your hair. If you're going to put colour in your hair, it really should be freshly washed and have no products in it. Okay, here's another one. The more you brush your hair, the healthier it will be. Not true. That's literally not true. The more you brush your hair, unnecessarily brushing your hair, you can damage the hair cuticle, and yeah, that's really not good for your hair. But brushing your hair regularly is good for knots, because if you get knots, if it's really bad, you might have to cut it out. So I don't know, brush your hair, but don't brush it all the time. It's not good for it. I thought since we were doing 5 hair myths, we could do 5 hair facts, but I could only find 4 that I thought were interesting enough to put in the video. So your hair is mostly made out of keratin, and it's the same component that builds up our nails and the outside layer of our skin. You probably know that, but did you know it's also what makes up animals' hooves, claws, feathers? Is keratin. So the same thing that our hair is animal hooves and stuff. Isn't that crazy? Okay, and this is one that you would probably notice. Have you ever gone to a hair salon, or you're cutting your hair at home and you're straight out of the shower and you have your hair wet and you cut it, and then when it dries it's a lot shorter? That's because when your hair is wet it can stretch up to 30% of its actual length. That's why people when they're cutting their fringe and they cut it where they want it to be, and then it's up here. Probably should cut dry hair, or mostly dry hair. Oh my god, okay, I found this, and this is exactly what I said in my last video about hair growth. As soon as your hair comes out of the scalp, it is dead. All of this is dead. It literally your hair isn't alive, it's all dead. All of this is dead. Any bit of hair on your head you can see is dead. That's why you have to look after it. You have to brush it, shampoo it, condition it, you know, not badly bleach, not use too much heat on it. You have to look after your hair because there is nothing, like, if you badly fry all this, you need to cut it all off. It has to go because it can't be fixed. It's not like this is the dead part of your hair and this is the healthy live part. No, like, it's all dead. You have to look after it. Okay, and this is one, I've heard this before, but it's just kind of like crazy. The average head has over 100,000 hair follicles. 100,000. That means you could have like 100,000 strands of hair. I'm definitely not going to count it, but yeah, that's crazy when you think about that much hair on your head. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you did, comment down below. Did you know any of those myths? Did you believe them? Did you not pluck grey hairs because you thought you'd get like loads after? Please do leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me if this is something you'd like to see in the future, or would you like to see more myths debunked or stuff we all believe that's lies. Let me know in the comments. I make new videos every single day, so please do consider subscribing.